My peoples, we're back again. Mr. Smith, your host with my co-host.
Mr. Price, welcome back, guys.
Welcome to the next installment of the HEARTcast. We're here, and we're talking again. We're just here free-flowing.
Yeah, just hanging out. Did you guys enjoy meeting? I hope you enjoyed meeting all of the HEARTcasts. We still have some members to push out. We're going to be pushing those out along with our regular HEARTcasts. So I hope you guys are enjoying getting to know some of the staff, and especially freshmen out there that you don't know anybody and you haven't got to see a lot, but hopefully you're hearing a lot, maybe grabbing a hold of some nuggets of truth and encouragement out there. What do you think, Derek?
I think it's amazing. I think I do feel bad for the freshmen. I mean, we're just turning the lights down low. Let's get deep right here. I feel bad for the freshmen. Never been on campus, and it's nobody's fault. We're not saying that, but it's just an unfortunate circumstance that we're faced with. I teach a freshman avid class, and I see these kids, and they're kind of struggling with.
You see them
on Zoom, the three that turn their screens on.
Okay, that's right. Because I don't hardly ever see mine unless I'm like, okay, guys, let's turn our screens on. Come on.
The worst is when you say good morning, everybody, and then nobody. It's crickets.
Yeah, you get the ellipsis over in the chat room, like. Yeah.
Guys, you guys, just like you miss your friends, us teachers, we're not robots. We do miss the interactions with the kids. I didn't become a teacher. I know Price can speak to this, to be a millionaire. I became a teacher because I wanted to positively affect people's lives.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's very weird. I think I've said this. I may have said this on one of the podcasts, but I walk in my class every day and it's just lame. Like I didn't sign up to be like a corporate businessman that had corporate meetings online with my clients, and I feel like you guys are my clients and I'm running a business meeting and most of you are asleep. That's what I feel like.
It does look like that too when on Classroom Relay, when they won't get off their Zoom screen and I'm 25 minutes into a presentation that they're supposed to be following along with.
Yeah.
But we won't bring that up.
That's right. And we probably should switch beats here. We should probably move back to encouraging you guys. That's what teachers do, though. Sometimes we complain, but that just shows you that we're really no different than you guys. We're frustrated, just like you're frustrated, but we got to push through. We got to keep trying. We got to find that tribe heart and dig deep. And we got to put in the hard work, man.
Yeah, and with that, like I'm joking. Everybody knows me. I joke around a lot about stuff, but attitude, and that's something that through it all, through the hard, through the mire, through the muck that we go through every day, especially now, it's our attitude, and our attitude makes us. It makes us have a good day or it makes us have a bad day. Our attitude will allow us to see things in a positive or a negative, right? And everything going around us, it looks like a negative. I don't know much about math. I teach English, but I know negatives are not always the best. And so when your attitude is already starting off in a negative, you're not going to have the best day no matter what's going on, right? I mean,
that's true. Yeah, you got to convince yourself that it's going to be a good day, guys. And some days are harder than others, no doubt. And I think one of the things, I was talking to my seniors today, as a matter of fact, it's February 3rd as we're recording this on a Wednesday. And I was talking to my seniors today about how their schooling and maybe even their outlook on life would change if they pursued excellence, right? If we pursued excellence, like in everything that we do, it's only going to make you a better human being, right? I know that every English assignment that I give is not going to change a student's life. I am totally aware of that. But if those students put forth their best effort in doing that assignment, it's just building a solid habit for life. And guys, I promise you, if you can make it through this hard time, I didn't experience anything like this when I was a kid. I can't imagine. When I talk to my kids at home, I have a senior and a freshman. I got the top and the bottom, and they're struggling, man. And sometimes I'll pop off and say something, and they'll both look at me like, Dad, you don't understand. And they're right. I don't understand. But I do know this, that if you guys can pursue excellence in this time, then you're going to be great on the other side of this. Real quick, and then I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Smith. I have a friend who is a real estate agent, and he says the best time to become a real estate agent is when the market is not hot. Because if you can survive and thrive in a market where you're not able to sell houses, just think how good you're going to do in a market where you can sell houses, kind of like right now.
Yeah, and you bring up a really good point that I want to touch on a little bit, is working through this hard time. I mean, even though things aren't going well, we can still achieve achieve those goals that we have set for ourselves. because things are tough and people are struggling. And, you guys are getting an education. It's just not the same as it was in class. You're learning to cope with life in quarantine. You're learning to cope with life when things are not the best. You can't go out and see your friends. The movie theater's closed. I mean, just whatever. You guys are learning to cope with those things, and you're learning to wear your mask, socially distance. I mean, you guys are getting an education. It's an education in perseverance, right? It's an education in a lot of the heart things that we push at Tulare Union because we know they're so important in your actual life, like Mr. Price talks about. And like I said, attitude for some reason today is kind of something that I kind of stuck with me. And through it all, how do you perceive it? How do you go after it? Do you have a positive attitude or a negative? Because nothing anybody does to you, if you have a negative attitude, is going to help, right?
True. Yeah, we can all complain, and complaining, it's fun. We started this whole podcast out complaining, right? But what's solved by that? Nothing. We don't solve anything by complaining. So once you get through that, and we have to do that, we kind of have to vent, right? But then once you get through that, then you have to start setting goals. Okay, we know that all this is not good or this is not great or whatever, but how are we going to overcome? What are we going to do? So in the process of thinking about English, how many assignments do I need to do? How do I need to structure my time? I think it was Miss Duke that talked about, just set a time limit to how much I'm going to work in the afternoons. And then once that time limit's up, I'm going to stop. I'm going to rest. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to focus on something else. I know you guys are doing a lot of binge watching. So maybe binge watch for an hour, maybe watch 2 30-minute episodes or one 1-hour episode of something, and then take 30 minutes to do some work and then kind of go back and forth. You have to kind of do that reward system for yourself because your teachers aren't at your house rewarding you. So you got to figure that out and get your routine set. That's going to be key.
It was hard to not binge all of Cobra Kai. Not going to lie, season 2, I struggled. I told myself, Mr. Price, like you're saying, we're like the kids. I told myself,
we're there.
I'm only going to watch 2 episodes. You know what happened? I stayed up till 5 in the morning and watched the whole season.
Yeah, Jacob and I, we have a phrase at our house. Uno mas. Uno mas.
Hey,
Uno mas.
Uno mas, Cobra Kai. If you haven't seen it, no spoilers. It's good. It's good, but I'm not promoting anything.
We're watching a 10-season show right now. It's called Smallville. If you haven't watched Smallville, if you want to talk Smallville, we're on season 5 already.
Superman,
we've trudged, right? And those are 1-hour episodes. They're 45-minute episodes. Yeah, Superman is a young man, and it's very teenagey, but it's pretty slick.
I've heard it's pretty good. I liked The Office. If you guys haven't watched that, I can binge those pretty easily because of the 30-minute episodes. It's not too bad. But guys, like Mr. Price said, it's. You got to set norms for yourself. If not, you're just going to let yourself get away and you're not going to wake up. You're not going to get ready in the morning. You're not going to brush your teeth. Lawler talked about discipline last time, and it is really important during these times because really nobody's going to be there to stop you or make you do something if you won't do it yourself.
Yeah. Actually, you seniors, this is the best practice for you for college, man, because my daughter, who's now going to finish up her junior year in college, she'll tell you right off the bat, man, if you're not self-motivated in college, nobody's making you go to class. Nobody's calling home if you don't show up. You pass, you fail, you whatever, and it's all on you. And
like a job too, right? Because nobody's calling me in the morning to make me come here.
Well, unless I need a ride.
Well, that's true. Okay, well, we won't bring that up. But yeah, but it takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of excellence. And excellence isn't being perfect. It's that you never quit.
Yeah.
You never quit trying to improve yourself and your surroundings. And that's what Heart's about, right?
Yep.
So, and you get the attitude. You have respect for yourself and for others, your surroundings. And we work together to make sure that good is brought forth.
Yeah, I'm not sure you guys heard that bell, but that's our cue. This is going to be our longest podcast yet. So we want to see how many kids subscribe after this. I know some of you guys are harassing Mr. Smith about video. We are going to bring video. We want that more for student faces, not so much our faces. So we're going to continue to release actual podcasts, but we are going to bring some video elements in when we interview your friends or you. If you want to get in on this thing, email Mr. Price at brandon.price at tulare.k12.ca.us. If you go to your Chromebook and just type Brandon.Price, the rest will come up, or Derek.Smith.
Hit us up and let us know, and then we'll see what we can do. We're trying to get voices heard, faces seen from the kids, because this is about you guys.
Yeah, and we're the only ones that get to complain. When we interview you guys, it'll be to talk about some of your struggles, but we want you guys to tell us what you've done to overcome those things. That's really what we're going to focus on.
It's important. It's important. All right, guys, we're gonna end it on that, and I think you guys remember, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, right? Because it's super important to get this message out. And thank you guys for joining us.
Hey, have a great day.
See ya.